Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. And that'll do it. One left for the Orioles. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Comerica Park, showing the slab in today's game. Zach Eflin. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows. Just missed.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses outside. 2-1. Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And takes low for ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Riley Green.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
That's a ball.
There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good eye right
out
there. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for him or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Runner at second. 2 down. And that's outside. Matt Vierling in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, left side. O'Neill racing over to make the catch. One left for Detroit. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Canada. Skubal back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's outside. And a count now 2-0. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And downstairs. Next offering in there for a strike. And a full count now.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter. Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That's in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I guess you
ball,
throw it that hard, you
strikes.
can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a
balls,
dangerous
2
pitch.
strikes.
Don't want to do it again.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. Just missed.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. In for a strike. Now 3-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Matt Vierling. Just missed.
Outside.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 2-0.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strike.
Strike 1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So digging in, Colt Keith. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Vierling gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Up and in, and the count is 3-1. Fouled off. He was late. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Base hit right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Walk to open the ball game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Two outs. That clips the corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We play 2 full. It's the Tigers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Detroit, and now Jackson Holliday. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
In the air, out towards right center. Meadows sizes this one up. 1 down. At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Ripped on the ground to second. Torres fires over to first. And there are 2 outs. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's a little bit high. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, right side. And a foul ball. payoff pitch. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they go quietly there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Foul ball there.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch is outside. And a good eye there.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Going 1. Now one missed.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Carpenter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is downstairs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double. Matt Vierlin up now for the Tigers. On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Right side. And that chance handled. And that is the inning. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ryan O'Hearn. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Just missing there. And that's ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Fly to center his first time. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Just missed.
3-0.
Up the middle, collected by Torres. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles, walked his first time. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
And that one missing low.
1 strike.
Cedric Mullins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. O'Neill off of first with 2 away. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 1-1.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green pulls it down, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. And there's a foul ball. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Center field. Mullins settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Curveball drops in for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one fouled off. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows digs in now, and that drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball,
pitch is outside. And the count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Skubal back to work. Westburg, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today. Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Westburg gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
In the air, right field, Veerland hauls it in for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the zone. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a slider misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The shortstop takes the ball. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Rutschman up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Gleyber Torres. And that is out of play.
Well, these Tigers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Riley Green, the next to hit. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first. Two gone. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
That's inside.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. So up next, Matt Vierling. And that one fouled off. Carpenter at second with 2 down. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Detroit, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley also throwing. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab. 1 away. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tarek Skubal done for the afternoon. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Pitching change here. Tommy Kahnle. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. And that's in there for strike 1. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Outside, and it's 2-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. Go ahead run on base. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. He is struck out and he is walked. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging.
Oh, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ball one there.
Ball, 1 strike.
And there's
2
a ball.
balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Cedric Mullins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. There's the strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now here is Cedric Mullins. On the ground to the left. A sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Nicely done from the Tigers bullpen there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, Colt Keith.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Kittredge also getting ready. Pitch is in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Jace Young up now for the Tigers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And strike 2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
One down, base is empty.
Nope,
just outside. And the count is 1-2.
One ball,
Really good
down.
slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jake Rogers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here's Holiday for one. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Will Vest. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. And the slider just misses. Hit in the air, left field. Green settles under it. And it's caught for the out. Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit.
Let's go, Tigers. Come on, Tigers.
And a swing and a miss there.
So hard to touch.
0-1's the count.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Way inside, gets out of the way. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes. Go, Tigers.
Now a check swing, but he held up. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cowser sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Outside with a breaking ball. Next pitch is outside. Fought off foul. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Neill. They got it for out number 2. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off down the right side. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Foley. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. That misses, and a count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He flexes his power with that swing, and now they're out in front. It's 2-1.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Popped up, Vierling giving chase. Dives, and he can't hang on.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch misses. Foley, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Just missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. O'Hearn aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Nope, outside.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Back-to-back strikeouts. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two outs. This to third. Zips it across, and the inning is over. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Keegan Aiken.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen.
1-0.
Felix Bautista up and loosening in the pen. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Carpenter up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that misses. 2-0.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Veerling in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And the sweeper misses. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air. Young settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Jordan Westberg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Holiday stands in now and watches strike one. One-run game here at the top of the ninth.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Orioles 2 and the Tigers 1. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now the first baseman, Colt Heath. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. One-run game, bottom 9. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Young at the plate now, and that's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that is out of play. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Jake Rogers now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Way inside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The next offering misses. 3-0.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
There's a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sweeney stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And it's fouled off. The Tigers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense.